Thank you so much for your patience, everyone, because I don't know about you, but I'm a little bit antsy-pantsy because I really want to listen to Brooke. So Brooke is here in the house. Brooke is someone that I actually heard about through a coach of mine that I've had, and he had just nothing but good things to say. And so I just did what I do. I stalked her. I asked her to please be my friend and begged her to come and share her wisdom because this is about getting paid, you guys, and getting paid quickly. So with that being said, I'm going to hand it over to Brooke and let's just dive right in. Thank you so much, Brooke. Come on out.
Awesome. Thank you. And welcome everybody to the Visibility Fix. And even better, what we're going to talk about today is the simple system that actually gets you paid in 7 hours. So I know we got discombobulated a little bit on the name of that. So what it says I'm talking about, I'm not. I'm talking about how to get you paid. Okay. And we're going to do that in 7 hours. Does that sound good? I am not going to make you create in a 7 day event. That is not what we're doing here. We're going to get you paid in 7 hours. And I am so passionate about keeping things simple and getting paid in as little time as possible. 7 hours. Woohoo! Yes, Shelly. Yes, we are here. So if you're with me on simple, just comment simple in the chat. So I just know that we're on the same page. I know that we're on the same page. I know that I am the spotlight, but I still want to see all of the beautiful faces. You guys, if you have ever been on a training with me, I'm not here to talk at you. Okay. I'm here to talk to you. Like I am so sick of people talking at people. I don't want any of that. We're going to do a really cool, okay, I'm going to workshop with you. So I'm going to need one of y'all to volunteer later today because we're going to do some workshops. We're going to get you rocking and rolling. And as much as I love the spotlight, I want to make sure this is landing. I want to make sure it's okay. I get it. I love an active chat. If you have questions, you say, Brooke, let me know. I have a question. Or if you are like, Brooke, you talk too fast. I understand that too because I get excited. And when I get excited, I want to rock and roll with you. So I'm going to introduce myself for those of you who don't know me. And yes, and just know that we really want to keep the energy high today. And we're going to talk to you. Okay. And I want this to land so you can actually take action and sign a client maybe as soon as next week. So my name is Brooke Allison. Is this anybody's first time seeing me in the online world? Sharon. Okay, a few people. Ooh, welcome. Okay, I am a mind shift expert and an achievement strategist. So, what I do is I actually work with my clients to collapse time around receiving their next $100,000 by pairing together proven strategy and energy activation. So, I can give you all of the strategy all day long and show you exactly what to do to hit $1 million, but without mind activation, it's gonna feel harder to get there. Does that make sense? Like without having your mind activated, it's gonna feel a lot harder. So I am, or the first 100K, that's fine too, Shelly. We can get you there too, no problem. I am a master practitioner in NLP. I'm a master hypnotherapist, master in EFT, subconscious reprogramming. And so we don't just create results, we make success feel natural. Like we make it feel easy. We make it feel like, of course, I just made $10,000. Of course, I had 5 clients sign up with me. And so when your mind is activated and your strategy is clear, that's when things move fast. And so it wasn't always this way, you guys. I know that I show up really confidently. I've got this bold lipstick on. I'm a bubbly character. I know that, right? 8 years ago, I was working on my very first business that I actually started back when I was 22 years old, and it was leaking money like crazy. Okay. I was juggling 4 part-time jobs while living on food stamps. So I don't know what your struggle is, but I know that my struggle was real. It looked like I had it all together. But the behind the scenes, I was drowning. And honestly, it wasn't until I started this business in 2017 that things began to shift for me. And I didn't figure this all out overnight. I figured it out bit by bit, post by post, live by live, offer by offer. And as I kept growing and experimenting and dialing in what actually works over the last 8 years, that's where the 7 hour binge method was born. And that system has changed everything from you guys. I earned $1 million before the age of 30 with this business, not all businesses included, this business only. I started hitting $50,000 cash months. That was bonkers to me. This is my house, guys. So you know you can't see it all, but I bought my house by myself. So it's all me. I've traveled the world. I'm about to head to Bali. So that will be 23 countries, which is super exciting. And now it consistently changes everything for my clients as well. And the best thing about this is it's simple. We like simple because I like simple. The older I get, the more I like simple. It's repeatable. It's a repeatable method that gets my clients paid faster than before. And so we're going to dive into this, okay? We're going to get you paid in 7 hours. It's not just a visibility training. This is like an activation, okay? So you guys, people don't need more content. They need to binge you. They need to binge you. And most buyers, if you didn't know this, they actually make decisions roughly after 7 hours of an intentional content consumption. It's almost like when Netflix is like, "Are you still watching?" Yeah, I am still watching. Thank you. I'm still doing that. Have we seen that button before? That's what we want for our audience. We want to be a show that's so good that they want to keep binging. So whether that's your content, showing up to a live event, going deep in a sales conversation, when someone spends 7 hours truly engaging with you, whether it's online, on a call, whatever, they're more primed to say yes. And I think we could all agree that we would like more yeses, right? That's why we're here, right? We all want to make more money. That's what I'm on board for. So instead of chasing cold leads, what if your content did the heavy lifting first? And so your sales calls feel more confirmations rather than pitches. And that's how easy yeses happen is with the 7 hour binge method. So I'm going to break this down, you guys, but we're going to actually rate yourself 1 to 5 on each of these things. Okay, so are you guys ready? I need you to say ready. Is anybody driving? Is anybody unsafe to not be able to do this? We all good? I need some readies. Okay, because you're going to rate yourself 1 to 5. One, girl, this is not going great. Okay, SOS. That's a 1. Okay, 5 is I'm freaking crushing it. I'm so good at this, Brooke. I don't need you to tell me anything about this. I am crushing it. And so I'm going to show you the 7 hour binge method. Can I please have permission to share my screen? Sharon says up. I meant like physical. Yeah, all good, all good. We're here. We're here. Okay. Can everybody share this or see this? I'm sorry. Can you see this? All right, sweet deal. So these are literally my daily payments. So if you like look at this just happened in the last months or so, but it gets to the point where you will start making money daily. I'd say give yourself about 6 months to a year of this consistently, and you'll start making daily payments. Okay. So we're looking at the 7 hour binge method. Why do we have numbers already? We haven't even started. We haven't even started. Okay, step 1. What we need first is your business assets. Okay. So this is what we're rating ourselves on. And I want you to take note of this. I want to know your code. So we have binge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should have a code of 5 numbers. Does that make sense? Say yes. Sweet. All right. So business assets. The question I want you to think about is, are people binging your brilliance? Or are you posting into the void? Are we posting into the void? Because we need bingeable, high converting content that leads people down. I'm eager. Yes. Leads people down the yes journey where you get yes. So what business assets do for us, you guys? And I want you to start thinking about this as I explain this and what your number is. Business assets move people from, I just found you. A lot of you guys are just found you. And some of you guys are gonna be like, I don't know, Brooke's energy, I'm sold, right? What's next? What can I do next? So this goes from I just found you to, yeah, I'm interested. What's next? What can I partake in? And so these are things like maybe a signature story post, lead magnets, trainings, nurturing value posts. There's a ton of things that this can be, but there's different assets that you want to create. We talked about our freebies earlier. Am I supposed to talk about mine? Mine's the 55 high converting CTAs. I did a lot of research, you guys. I'm very serious about you guys having more leads because we need leads to make sales. And so I actually found 55 of the highest converting CTAs in the online space that have all converted over 100 leads, and I compiled them. But then not only did I do that, in addition to the compiling, I actually have a cheat sheet at the very end so you can plug and play your own CTAs. So anyways, that is an asset, but you guys can go grab that. That's my free gift to you all, okay? It's the 55 CTAs, all right? Sweet deal. But that's an asset. That's my asset in my business. And what people know, you guys probably know this stat. 80% of sales happen after the Fifth touch point. You probably have heard that before in a proper sales training. Do you have content that keeps them in their world, in your world, long enough to have five touch points with you? So one is no, I need help. And five is I have tons of warm leads and a journey to take them down. So what I want you to look at is do you have at least three core bingeable assets that can set up a warm audience on autopilot? So 7 to 11 touch points, really we need the 7 hours. So it doesn't matter. You can touch someone for 7 times in one day, but that is very different than the psychological level if I've spent time with you multiple days in a row that conclude in a 7 hour entity. Okay, so Eddie's at a 2. Where are we at, you guys? Before we move forward. So where are we at with the binge method, the B, the business assets? A 3. Okay, sweet. 3 out of 5. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, cool. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. All right, sweet. 2. All right, sweet. Okay, the next thing we're looking at is an interactive sales event. I've got great news for y'all. You don't need a massive audience to make money. Isn't that cool? I always ask my clients, what do you want? Do you want $100,000 or do you want 100 likes? What do you want? Do you want $100,000 or 100 likes? Very different strategies. And so you don't need a massive audience. You need a reason for people to lean into you now, and we need momentum. So what you need is an event that is going to create a real-time transformation. You guys, sales events are not just hype, right? Have you all been a part of a sales event before? They're actually structured experiences that give value, and it helps your leads see themselves in the next step with you. Okay, these can be like 5-day challenges, master classes, private Zooms, training series. If you do this right, Sharon's, I'll take the 100K. If you do this right and you do it on a monthly basis, sales will start to feel seamless and predictable. And I want you to think about this for a second. When was the last time that you had predictable income? Do you feel like your business has predictable income? Because if you don't have predictable income right now, we're not doing enough interactive sales events. Truly, 2 years ago. Okay, yeah, that's huge. So a statistic for you guys is events actually create 2 to 5 times more conversions, 2 to 5 times more conversions than just static launches. Yeah. So do you have one sales event monthly that builds trust and makes your offer the obvious next step? 1, I don't have a conversion event. I don't have one. 5, yes, I sign clients every month in my conversion event. Rate yourself. Where are we at? And make sure you're tracking your own numbers so we have your code. Does that make sense? We'll want to have your code later on. All right, Ken's killing it. I got it going. All right, otherwise, a lot of you are like, I don't shit. I don't have a conversion event. All right, that's what we need to work on. You guys, people buy progress. And if you can help them progress with you, they are going to be so much tuned in to what you've got going on. All right, make sure you rate yourself to know where you're at. The next thing we need is nurture-driven content. So nurturing for audience enhancement, to actually enhance your audience. People will not ghost you when the journey is clear and results are undeniable. They will not ghost you, okay? So this is not about posting for the sake of it. It's about guiding your people with a message that actually moves, content that starts to convert more, and clarity that converts, okay? We want to connect with people. So your audience, if they know the exact result that you help them with, they're going to see that in your stories. They're going to start to see that in your lives. They're going to see that in your calls to actions. They're going to keep tuning in. So the secret here is we need consistency, we need direction, and we need to have that desire-driven content. I'm going to actually gift you guys a content framework today that will help you create not only some warmer leads, but higher quality leads. Does that sound good? We're going to do that as a workshop. Okay, sweet deal. I've got a whole plan for you there. Just remember, your daily and weekly content is the thing that reinforces the transformation. So position position when we're doing your content creation, you want to position to the towards the desire, not towards the pain, towards the desire. Okay. The other thing you need to make sure you have is very clear and directional calls to actions. That's why I'm giving you 55 CTAs that were proven to work really great. And you'll be able to create your own. Okay. And then you want to show lots of proof, stories, behind the scenes. Those things start to stack credibility. It's exactly why, like Katie said, how we got connected. It was my client, and he came to me, and I know exactly his 7 hours, his exact 7 hours with me. He came on a live video, and he was like, he literally did my call to action, which was come to my challenge. He did my conversion event, and then he paid in full at the end of that 7 hours with him. He was like, yeah, I'm in. He said, Brooke, I want to hit 40K months. I said, okay, cool. Let's look at your business model, figure out what needs to happen. I think it was less than 6 weeks. He actually made $38,000 cash in 1 week. He had $42,000 cash that month. I'm a cash girly, so I like to count cash. I love sales too, but I love counting cash, but anything is possible. Think about your client's journey that they go on with you. And so people need to see themselves, though, in you, in your story, in your journey. And they need to know, okay, this person's got me approximately 7 times before they act. So, what I want you to ask yourself is my content clear? Is it compelling? Is it consistently guiding people to the next step? So, one, how you rate yourself on this one is going to be I'm not really getting any engagement. I'm not, or maybe I'm not posting enough, right? I'm not getting enough engagement. I'm not. Five is like I get tons of engagement and I have regular visibility strategy that leads consistent leads to me each week. This is something that I just recently, by shifting some strategies, got more engagement. My engagement was crap before. You guys, you can make multiple six figures with crap engagement. Don't worry. I've done it. So where are we? Okay, Shelly's a 1, Latanya's a 2. Where are we at with where we're at now is the nurturing for audience enhancement. A 2. And I would be hard on yourself, Miss Sophia, because if we were all at 5, I wouldn't even rate myself at a 5. So if we were all at 5, we would have nothing to work on. And if we have nothing to work on, that is a sad day for your business. So challenge yourself with these, with just be honest and real and identify where we need to work. The next piece of this is growth strategies. So my question to you is, if you had to double your audience this month, could you? If you had to double your audience this month, could you? Some of you are like, yeah. Some of you are like, no. I have no idea. It's okay. So what we need here in your growth strategies is a very simple, scalable growth levers that you can pull anytime. We want to grow all the time. So whether that's a visibility boost, a referral campaign, a collaboration, an optimized social funnel, you need a way to grow that doesn't rely on luck or the algorithm, because the algorithm changes every time I turn around. Like I constantly tell my clients, yeah, this used to be a feature. This used to be a feature. This used to be a feature. It's not anymore. And so if you didn't know, actually most businesses grow 67% faster when actively promoting in external groups, which I'll help you do, okay? And that's not just promo groups. Some of you are only in promo groups and you're in the wild, those groups that are really spammy where it's like it's just like feels like a throw up everywhere. Like I just hate those groups. That's what I feel like. Yeah. Anyone else? But it's how to promote without promoting. That's what we're looking for. Do I hear someone unmuted? Did someone have a question? I think I heard someone. No. Okay, cool. I don't even know. Can I double gift you right now? Is that okay? I'm gonna break the rules. I'm sorry, Katie. I'm just gonna double gift you anyways. If you want free, I have 50 plus groups. We literally just created this not that long ago, so it's all active. They're very active. They're very new. It's 50 plus active promo groups that have the rules. It has the vibe of the group. It has everything you can need. We will update this along the way as well. If you come back to this anytime you need it, it's available to you. So you guys, if you need promo groups. But what I want you to think about when it comes to your growth strategies is, am I consistently growing my visibility with intention every week? 1 is I'm barely getting leads. 5 is I get approximately 100 leads per week. Where are we at with leads? How are we doing on our growth strategies? 1, I'm barely getting leads. 5, 100 leads per week. Okay. Okay, so this is some of your guys' main area we need to work on. Good. Okay, good. Okay, last but not least in the binge method is engaging weekly lives. And I always love this one because everybody, this is where people go and they hide. And Sharon, yep, exactly that. She's, I don't wanna. You guys, if they come for your content, they stay for your connection, they will buy because they feel you. They feel that you've got them. They feel you and they feel that you've got them. So live video, you guys, okay, seriousness. AI is here. AI is like more than here. AI is now creating so many things. So we need to consider how are we differentiating ourselves? And live video builds trust faster than anything else that you can actually do. It actually multiplies your content. It builds a heck of a lot of authority and it gives you endless opportunities for repurposing. Hello, time saving, love that. And to follow up with people. One weekly live can be your anchor for content, community, and conversations. My team's not here. She was here earlier. I was going to ask her. She's not here anymore. She left. But I was just going to ask my team. I think we literally just generated at least 12 hot leads from my live video yesterday. And I do those consistently. And these are hot leads, you guys. I'm not talking big numbers. We're talking, you can have really small numbers and high conversions. And I'd rather you have that anyways. I don't want you to have big numbers and tiny conversions. That's dumb. That's the way to struggle. It's dumb, but that's a dumb way to struggle. What's really great about live videos is it's an effortless way to lead people in and draw out the interested, warm, hot leads. And then guess what? This can become a business asset. So you're killing two birds of the binge method in stone with one stone. That's what I'm trying to say. You get what I'm trying to say? Two birds, one stone, binge method, boom. Okay. And a live video, like I said, that's exactly how Matt found me. He knew I was credible. Within 7 hours, his own 7 hours, he paid me in full without a call. It all started with the live. And one weekly live, you guys, can be a conversion engine for you. It can be repurposed everywhere. And it warms your audience faster than any other format. 80% of people prefer to watch live video over reading a blog. I'm one of those people. I would much rather watch a quick video on it than read something. Anyone else? 67% of buyers convert after seeing someone live. How freaking cool. These numbers are not numbers I made up, you guys. I looked them up. They are actual studies. And so what you're asking yourself to rate yourself on, and I don't know, Lisa, if your audience is on LinkedIn, I don't even know. Listen, I'm not the LinkedIn queen. That is not what I'm here for, okay? I am the simplicity of getting you paid as fast as possible queen. That's what I am known for. Who does LinkedIn? Is it Norbert? Who is it? Who does LinkedIn? Someone later will tell you.
Adam.
Adam does LinkedIn. He will tell you all of the LinkedIn secrets. I like to go live in my community. So my main community is on Facebook. In fact, I've made 99.9% of my $2 million on Facebook. So don't tell Facebook. I do it for free. I do it organically. And that's where we're at. Okay. Scott's going to be talking about, yes, perfect. Okay. So this is what you're asking yourself for the tail end of your bench. And I want to know your five. I want to know your 5-number code. Okay. Am I doing weekly lives that convert lurkers into leads? So it's not enough just to do the lives. We want to make sure we actually have a call to action. So 1, I'm not doing any lives. I feel like we're going to get a lot of ones here. 5, I'm doing lives each week with a very strong call to action and getting leads with it. Where are we at? And then what I would love for you guys to do is give me your entire score rating. Does that make sense? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what we've got here now that we've got it all together, we've got your business assets, right? We've got your interactive sales events, nurturing for audience enhancement, growth strategies, engaging weekly lives. Sharon's like -10. I'm going to give you this slide, you guys. You want to take a screenshot real quick so you can work on this later? Take a screenshot and let me know. Give me a thumbs up that you've gotten one. Or maybe we can put it somewhere. I don't know. Sweet, sweet. Okay. You guys can share. You're all friends. Okay. So what we're going to do, this is good. Okay. So we're just, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. I don't need the total. It's no problem. Oh, I love the angel numbers though. Yes. 21111. I love that, but we're going to work on it. Yes, I love it. But what I want you to do is you're going to take action on your two lowest scores. And so those are the areas you want to optimize first. And so with that screenshot, you're going to write down one action you plan to do this week to improve those areas. So for example, let's say I'm going to create a new freebie. Maybe that's for your binge, for the actual, the business assets. You're like, I'm going to create a new freebie. Maybe for your next piece, which is the interactive sales event, maybe you're going to plan a masterclass and lead them to a call with you. Maybe for your nurturing for audience enhancement, you'll write a milestone post celebrating your wins and you'll connect with those people. Maybe for growth strategies, you'll join 3 new groups that allow promo. I just gave you 50 plus of them, but maybe you'll join 3. Maybe for your engagement weekly lives, you're going to go live and do it. Plan the live and do it, right? And actually do it. I'm going live tomorrow with a freebie. Yeah, you are, Shelly. Heck yeah, let's freaking go. So everybody got a screenshot of the blank version. You can fill it out and post your plan maybe somehow to each other. I don't know. Can we all be friends somewhere? Come add me as a friend. Message me. Send me a message with it later. I'd love to see it. And you can help each other come up with ideas. If you've got ideas right now, put it in the chat. Because you don't need to do everything right at once, but you do need to do the right things consistently. Does anybody have questions about the binge method before I move on? Because we're going to do the income expansion pathway. Erin, yes.
Brooke, can you just share your screen again? I'm going to get a screenshot
of the blank one. Yeah. So
Thanks.
Here's the full one, but here's the blank one. And so there's just an easy way you can fill this out for yourself. Allison's going to create a new masterclass and do a live Friday. Heck yeah, Friday's tomorrow. Do you mean tomorrow or do you mean next week? Curious. Let's be even more specific. With words. Yes, ma'am. Here you go. All right, tomorrow. All right, everybody go friend Allison so we can give her love. That's amazing. Okay, so daily actions matter. What really changes the game, you guys, is a system that holds you. Especially when life is lifing. We all have life a lot, right? Life is always lifing. And if your business feels shaky, okay, you need a system that will hold you. And that's what I needed, you guys, at the end of 2023. My business felt like everything was crumbling. And maybe you've experienced that, or maybe you're like, I feel like I can't even get off the ground. And I had gone from $50,000 cash months to barely scraping by in my business in 2023. I was like, what the heck is going on? And I ended up counting. I was like, okay, I had 1 active client at the time, 1. And I had a full-blown identity spiral. Those spirals of maybe I'm not good enough at this. Maybe I should quit. Maybe I should find a job. I haven't had a job since I was like 21 years old. Maybe I should find a job. And I kept pushing. I kept launching. I kept trying to force success. I kept trying to sign clients frantically, which is where some of y'all are at. And nothing felt like it was working. And I know some of you guys feel that right now. The reality is I didn't need another offer. I didn't need more hustle. I needed a foundation. And I needed a structure. Arlene said, I need a rocket. Yeah, I needed that too. I needed to hop on that rocket. Yeah, I needed a structure that created consistent results, no matter what season that I was in, because life's sometimes, right? And so this is why I created the income expansion pathway. And so I'm going to talk you through this real quick, and then we're going to do your action posts today. So you guys, this is a simple, scalable, repeatable model that moves you from inconsistent months to a reliable growth and momentum cash flow. So this is, you guys, when I started doing this, once I implemented it, I rebuilt from the ground up because that's just what I had to do. I secured $339,000 and 70 clients in 15 months from 1 active client. And so I just want you guys to realize that if this worked at my lowest valley, I know that it can work for you too. And like I said, I'm going to keep this brief because I want to get you to workshop your milestone post. But I just want you to understand that you can make some massive magic happen in this next year. Can we all agree to that? Like I can make some really awesome stuff happen this next year. And so where we start is we want leads coming through as much as possible all the time, every day, through the next 4 steps here. So the first step of this, we just talked about this. I'm not even going to dive into it even more. It's a 7-hour binge method. This is what preps the sale, you guys. This is your conversation and your conversion warm up, really. We just talked about this. So the most important thing I want you to know is that the person who builds trust the fastest wins because we buy from people we trust. Yeah, Shelly said, I'm so ready for that. Okay, we all understand this. I'm going to move on. Okay, your monthly conversion event. Now, this is an important piece on its own because this actually seals the deal. So this is the biggest part of your 7-hour binge method to create an actual deepening event, a sales activation moment. And so what's so cool about this, what I love is that you don't need to launch this twice a year. You need consistent monthly conversion events that call in cash. So these can be challenges, trainings, mini events that lead people to a yes again and again. This is where people start to say, I'm in. So here's what we got. We got this. The 7-hour binge method builds trust. This is where the interest becomes an investment in your monthly conversion event. Okay, we want more investments. So we want to be making sure we're doing this. Now, the next piece of this is your scalable signature offer. This becomes your income engine. So this is your core program, the one that you become known for, the one that really drives the bulk of your revenue. Do you guys have that already mapped out as it is? Do you know? Yes, no? I have some head nods. Yes, some no's, some is. Okay. Some bobbles. Okay, some guesses. All right, sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, so this is what drives your revenue. It creates recurring income, which is really important. To get to those higher income months, we have to have recurring revenue. And it gives your business the structure and the staying power. No more offer chaos, really one aligned offer that scales you. From there, we look at your cash pathways. This is how you're going to create daily income because this is your cash ecosystem. So you need to have upsells, renewals, downsells, and VIP options. I'll repeat that. Upsells, renewals, downsells, and VIP options. That way you're never leaving money on the table again. You guys, so too many of you guys make this way too hard on yourselves. We have to simplify it. It gets to be so simple. And so you always want to know what to sell and when to sell it. And you need to have something to sell at all moments in time. Even your free stuff, you're selling your free stuff just as much as your paid stuff. And so what we need here is a simple system that actually gives you sustainability and sales every single week. The last one is called Cash Pathways. Cash Pathways. You guys, this works. I want to show you how this works.
When last week I sold 3 service packages. Yay! And I have some recurring revenue as a result based on your strategies, Brooke. Yes. And this week already, after our call, I have finalized my offer funnel. So like my signature and the chunk down version that we talked about. I am grateful to have your support.
You guys, when you build this out and you take the time to track your wins, you amplify them because a tracked number always grows. And if you're still thinking, okay, Brooke, yes, I hear you. This is Landon. I don't even know what to post because I'm not even signing clients yet. Or if you're like, I don't even know how to find my ideal client online, or I don't have a customer journey that takes someone from a stranger to a paying client. You guys, I'm going to invite you to the next thing I have available in September. It is the 100 Leads Next Week challenge. So I'm going to give you guys my messenger link. All you have to do, and this is also at the end of my page, I will coach you for free for 5 days. So you generate hot leads, you book more sales calls, and you create momentum without paid ads. You guys, I don't do ads, without complicated funnels because you guys, I like it simple. I like simple money. And so what I want you to do is DM me the word leads, Leads. So you see this word leads, Leads. Just send me a DM with the word leads and we'll get you signed up. I have had people sign clients in the 5 days of coaching alone, and I would love to give you guys a spot for free. Yeah, Trisha said it was super awesome last time. Just DM me the word leads. My team and I will lock you in. You can use the QR code, or I just put the link in the chat. Awesome, Sharon. Awesome. Super excited to have you. Yeah, we'll walk through the entire system, the entire I'm in method, so you have even more clarity on how someone goes from a stranger to paying client, but we'll also focus on generating 100 leads in that 1 week. So awesome stuff. I have that messenger link. Let me know if you guys need it. Allison's in. Woo! Yes, let's get you some leads. Now I'm gonna leave you with some momentum. And you guys, I made this into a chat GPT prompt, and I'm gonna copy and paste this so you don't have to worry about it. But it's a bonus milestone workshop to help you craft a magnetic celebration post that pulls in leads and builds even more demand for your offers. Okay. Go ahead, like I said, send me the word leads before you forget. And then we're gonna get you going. Can I have a volunteer though do we have time to do this together, or should I just give people the milestone post? Okay. Katie is nodding her head yes. Okay. Does anybody want to volunteer? Trisha, send me a DM in my private DMs. You guys, here's my DM link again. You should be able to go straight to my messenger, Brooke Allison Wandling, and Sharon wants to volunteer. Okay, cool. So I actually have ChatGPT pulled up. I'm gonna put this as a temporary chat. And I'm going to give you guys the prompt. Let me see if I can just copy this. Okay, here's the prompts. Can you guys pull up ChatGPT and follow along? And you can copy and paste this prompt. All good? So, Miss Sharon, you want to do this together? You can come on and chat with me.
Hi there.
Hi.
I've been working on my leads and stuff, so
Oh,
I'm
God,
excited
let's
about
get
this.
100 more. Let's go. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the prompt. Help me write a milestone celebration post that highlights my recent wins in my business. Here's what you need to know. And then I had it ask you guys questions. Before I do that, I need that you to fill out your details to feel authentic and aligned in your voice. Number one, what the first thing it needs from you, Sharon, is your feeling and overall, like, how are you feeling right now? Literally, how are you feeling?
Right now, I am feeling very humbled and proud
Okay.
that God has placed this message in my life.
What message?
The message that I'm sharing with Christians not raised in the church and those struggling with chronic invisible illness about how a authentic relationship with Christ will help them heal mind, body, and spirit.
Okay. So I get to share, would you say the word of God, or how would you say that?
I get to share my journey back to the Father.
Okay. And help others. And then what was the last bit that you said that was like heal their mind, body? Can you repeat that part?
To help them heal mind, body, and spirit from, because a lot of times you feel unseen, you feel
Okay.
unheard, unworthy.
By who?
For me, it's, I feel it myself.
Okay.
Just, it's hard to explain. It's not like people have done anything specifically. It's just a lot of little things, doctor's visits where they label you as a hypochondriac, people
Yeah.
looking at you walk using the amigos in the stores when you look perfectly healthy, and just feeling like, God, do you see me?
Okay. So what I want to clarify here with everyone, this is a really good start. Is there something, so you're feeling excited and humbled by this message that you're getting. Is there something recently that happened that you're like, this is amazing that this happened specifically? Because that's the next piece here is we want to have 3 recent wins. So regarding this, what are 3 recent wins that you're celebrating?
The biggest recent win that I have is I am having an article published in a magazine about
Cool.
basically this. It's going to
Do you
be,
know like how big, like what the reach of the magazine is?
I do not. I know it's a newer magazine.
Awesome.
It's called Better Life Family Magazine.
Cool.
It's
Okay.
coming out mid-September sometime.
Congrats. All right. Perfect. What's number 2? What's your second win?
My second win is I have 3 or 4 lead magnets that I have ready to go. And my last win is I actually got my first one set up on my website yesterday.
What's the lead magnet on your website?
The lead magnet on my website is a 5-day devotional for Christian women who feel unseen, unheard, and unloved.
Perfect. All right, number 3, where are we at? The surprising things you didn't have to do. So, what did you not have to do to get to these wins?
I didn't have to cold DM anybody. I was actually
Awesome.
the publisher of the magazine reached out to me to
Awesome.
have me write something.
Okay, cool. What else? Anything else that you did not have to do to have these wins?
I actually haven't posted daily
Okay. For what win?
for the magazine,
Okay.
being asked to write the magazine
Okay.
article.
How does that relate to what you do in your business? Like how you help people?
It all relates because it all comes back down to helping those not raised in the church and those with chronic illnesses to realize that they are seen, they are valuable, they are loved by the Father, and that relationship,
Maybe like you don't
building that.
have to show up to be chosen. That's like the what I'm hearing from you is like a bird's eye view of what you just said. Heck yeah. Okay,
Okay,
number
yeah.
4. All right, number 4. Where did you used to be? So what happened? Where were you at before in this journey?
Before I was hiding.
And how many
I
years
was, pardon?
How many years ago? What was that timeline like?
The biggest transformation has been over the last year,
That even just a year ago?
just even a
I
year and
was
a half ago.
hiding. What else?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was hiding. I didn't feel like I had anything to say.
Okay.
I didn't feel like I had anything of value to offer anybody.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I love that. 5. This is your voice preference. How do you like to sound? So I'm definitely more of a bold, inspiring. I will tell ChatGPT that it's boring all day long. Okay. You got to figure out are you more grounded? Like it has heartfelt as an example, playful, fun. What's your voice preference?
I am a small town country girl. I like grounded, just,
We'll
I
put
like
grounded,
to stay grounded.
inspiring. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then it's going to give us 3 options. How's everybody doing on theirs? Are you guys working on it on your own? Aaron, give me a thumbs up. How's everyone going? Okay, so I actually have 3 options for you. So option number 1 was a low temp, warm and reflective. So what you'll also see, you guys, is I actually primed the GPT script for y'all to actually give you 3 different temperatures. We've got a bold and inspiring. We've got like a medium one. Oh, I like the start of this one. I just had one of those, wow, God, you really see me moments. A year ago, I felt invisible. I thought I had nothing to say, nothing of value to offer. I was hiding. And now my first article is about to be published in a magazine. They reached out to me, not the other way around. I just created 3 to 4 powerful resources to bless people who are on the same journey. My website is live, complete with a free 5-day devotional I can't wait to share. The most shocking part is I didn't have to cold DM. I didn't have to hustle or post daily. I didn't have to earn my way into this. God is showing me that when you walk with Him, you don't have to prove your worth. You just have to live it. Woo! That's so good. And
That
in
is
doing so,
awesome.
you'll reach the people who need your story the most. I'm humbled, I'm grateful, and I'm so excited for what's ahead. I have goosebumps. Do we like it?
I love that.
Okay, did you guys all see what I did? Here's your post, Sharon.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Did you guys see what I did? So I typed as much detail as possible using the prompt. Did that all make sense to everyone? I want to make sure that this is landing. Did everybody get their post? Are we working on it, or you're like, I'm gonna do it later? Where are we at? I tried to make it so simple, so all you had to do was just press enter and then fill in the blank, basically. But I just wrote as much detail as possible to create this post. Awesome. It's all a good prompt. Okay, perfect, perfect. You guys, it's going to give you some momentum. Okay. And so just, I hope you follow along, you do the post, and just, I don't want to leave you hanging of how you're going to get started in your 7-hour binge method. So I have a simple DM entry because your next question I know is, Brooke, what do I do when they comment? What do I do when they like it? Because this post is awesome. Now what do I do with it? So I got you. Hold on. Let me get back here. So here's what we've got. This is so simple, you guys. Hey, name. Thank you so much for the love on my post. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having a good day. Or how is your day going? What do you got going on this weekend? Start the conversation. I always tell my clients, especially if you want to start seeing results like this, you got to give a shit before you pitch. Give a shit before you pitch. Okay? And so we have done a lot today. I hope I didn't jam pack this too much for y'all, but you have literally some ideas on what to shift for your binge method. You're understanding the flow of this, of how we're going to get you to expand your income more than ever before. We're going to accelerate your growth. We're going to post a post, right? It should be really easy to plug and play and just get you a great post. I'd love for you to tag me in your post. I'd love to see it. Hopefully you sent me a message with the word leads so we can actually take you through the entire I'm in journey of how you get your clients to go from a stranger to a paying customer in as little as 7 hours and like even deeper into this. And I'd love to open up for questions. I don't know how much time we have, but if anybody has any questions or even ahas or takeaways that they're excited to share, I'd love to open the stage for that.
Yeah, let's open it up for about 5 minutes just to make sure we stay on schedule, everybody. Please take note that I did share Brooke's page in the chat. So make sure you go check that out so you can follow her or grab her goodies, all the things. And then we will, oh, also, Erin, if you could drop the survey link one more time and go in and fill out while you're thinking about questions, please go put your takeaway. What is that action item? That one thing you're going to do thanks to Brooke's incredible inspiration right away. Go and fill that out right now. Yes, we're open to questions for about 5 minutes.
You guys can unmute, you guys, please. Like I said, talk to me or any takeaways. Erin or Trisha.
Okay. I've taken your classes a lot and I love them and I adore you. And when I was listening to the 7-hour binge method, you've shared it before, but this time I just really got, I need to do all 5 steps. Like I'm doing 2 of the steps, I put a 5, and the other 3 steps, I put a 0. And I'm like, I can get to a 5 with those other 3 steps really easily. Like I just have to set my intention to do all 5 steps. And so that's my aha, is it's not just do one at 100%, it's do all 5 of those steps. So that was my biggest aha. So
Excited for you. I can't wait to see what happens. That's amazing.
yay.
Thank you for sharing.
I'll quickly say I just spent some time in the wilderness, a little bit like you, Sharon, and I've gone all in on God, switched up my brand, and decided to support Christian entrepreneurs with ADHD, which is a very micro niche, and just got my podcast launched yesterday.
That's exciting.
Busy Brain, Bold Faith. And also, Brooke, I gotta say, being coached by Matt, I can say I've watched your binge method in action through him and his Leads and Sales Accelerator, because that was his conversion event. And so many people came into our group program because of that. So obviously your method works, and I just learned a ton today. So thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Any other thoughts, feelings, questions, excitement, concerns?
Everyone's so shy today. So shy.
I don't
Okay.
mind.
Yeah,
But thank
she's
you guys
actually
so much.
really.
I love you.
Thank you, Brooke. Make sure you guys make sure that you stay in touch with Brooke, follow her, go into the DM, join her challenge, do all the things. Like I said, I only bring in the good ones. The ones that have integrity, they're here to serve, and she's definitely one of them. So thank you so much, Brooke, for being here, for sharing your wisdom with us. Did everyone get a chance to fill out the little survey for the section about Brooke's talk? Just check it in, make sure that got done, because we want to make sure we're serving you guys. Thumbs up? Yes? Do you need a couple minutes to finish it, or are you good? All done. Okay, good. Good. Okay,